Good afternoon, friends. Namaskar. How are you? I hope you all are very fine and enjoying your lessons. Today, we are going to learn and practice letter writing. You must have read some letters at home and in school also. You even could have written some of the letters. Writing a letter is an art as well as a skill. It needs a lot of reading. It needs active vocabulary to express our thoughts, our ideas, our emotions through words by writing letters. So we need to know some short history of letters in India. In the past, before India got freedom, the various kings in different parts of India would write letters. So just I show you, see, in the reign or in the rule of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, he or his representatives used to write letter. It was called Khalita in Marathi. So in this way, the letters were written. They were to be rolled up and the rolls were carried by mail runners from one place to another. So this was before independence. Before independence, when the British people came in India and they established their colonies, ज्याला आपण वसाहती म्हणतो, भारत ही इंग्रजांची वसाहत होती. So in their government or governance, in British governance, British East India Company's governance, they started postal department. And so if you see these kinds of mails or letters from one department to another department or from one place to other place, they would send the letters in this way. Later on, India got free, and you must have seen at your home, your parents could receive, they could receive some letters, postcards and inland letters that were used in post-independence era. So nowadays we are living in the age of technology. So now the new version of letters we see in SMS and even electronic letters, digitally typed letters. So even we are living in the age of technology, the importance of writing letter is not diminished. म्हणजे पत्रलेखन ही जी कला आहे ती स्वातंत्र्यपूर्व काळात होती, स्वातंत्र्योत्तर काळामध्ये देखील ती आहे. आपण विज्ञान तंत्रज्ञान युगामध्ये वावरत आहोत. आपण अँड्रॉइड मोबाईलचा वापर करतोय, आपण लॅपटॉप कॉम्प्युटरचा वापर करतोय, परंतु पत्रलेखनाचं महत्व आजही ते तितकंच टिकून आहे. त्याचा फॉर्म बदलला. The form is changed. In the past, in the ancient time, the sages or the rishis, they used to write with the peacock feather. In the meantime, bamboo pen was used to write on the papers. Then we got pens, ink pens and ball pens, and today we type the letter and we get the print. So the forms, time to time, as per the new inventions came in use, so the versions are changed, but importance of letter writing remained unchanged. So we need to achieve the skill of letter writing. So we will see with the help of the PowerPoint presentation. So let us start. Class 8, subject English, letter writing, learning outcome. The learner responds to teacher's questions and predict the learning topic. She or he understands an outline of formal and informal letters. She or he reads the specimen letter and practice writing accordingly. We talk to our friends, relatives, and teachers face to face. But when we are away from our parents, friends, and teachers, how do we communicate with them or any one of them? So, we talk on mobile or on telephone. But before we had telephones and mobiles, we used to write letters. If you interact with your parents and grandparents, especially your grandparents, they will tell you when they were of your age, they used to write letters to their relatives, to their friends. If you want to communicate with your parents, friends who are away from you, and you don't have mobile or telephone, what will you do? So if you don't have mobile, if you don't have telephone, how will you communicate with your parents or your friends who are away from you? So ultimately, you need to write a letter. When there were no phones and no mobiles, how would your great grandparents communicate? Just I have told you, your great grandparents would have used to write letters and send to their relatives, friends, etc. Now letter writing. Mainly, there are two types of letters, formal letter and informal letter. In formal letter, we have official letters, we have business letters, we have applications, even complaint letters, or all kinds of letters to our authorities. Informal letters, we congratulate to our friends, our relatives on their grand success. So that is congratulation letter, invitation letter, even consolation letter, letters to our parents, friends, and relatives. They are called informal letters. So these are two main types of letters, formal and informal letter. So once you understand this classification of letters, then it will be easy for you to follow the outline of the letter. So let's see. This is a specimen letter, an informal letter. Bhagyada Thoke at post Shirasgaon, Taluka Trambakeshwar, district Nashik, 422204. Now this is sender's address, name and address with pin code. This is sender's address. After sender's address, there is date, 12th March 2024. This is date line. Then, as it is an informal letter, salutation. Dear Rutuja, how are you? I am in the pink of my health. I am writing this letter to invite you here at my home in summer vacation. As I had promised you to arrange a trek on the Harihar Fort, I have planned it. There will be a group of children from my village. My uncle will be our guide in the trek. He is professional trekker. We will have a lot of fun and enjoy eating mangoes, chikus, karandas or conker berry. Conker berry is called in Marathi karvanda. I hope you will enjoy this summer trip in my village. Convey my regards to your Ai and Baba. Your loving friend, Bhagyada. Now you see sender's address, date, then salutation or greeting, dear Rutuja, with introduction, then main body of the letter. What is the purpose of writing the letter should be included in the continuous paragraph after introduction, salutation and introduction. So this is the main part, main body of the letter, and then you close the letter. It is called subscription. So before subscription, convey my regards to your Ai and Baba, and then subscription, your loving friend Bhagyada. So this is closing or subscription. One important thing nowadays is we have the instructions from State Board that every student should write a letter in ABT format. Now what is this ABT format? American block type format. As I told you, we are living in the age of technology, science technology, computer technology. So most of the letters today are typed and get printed, and that's why we have to follow some rules. So these digital letters are typed in an left side alignment. This is left margin side, and along the margin side, every part, every section, sender's address, date, salutation, main paragraph, continuing paragraph, or main body of the letter, and closing or subscription, everything comes in the alignment of left side margin. ही गोष्ट खूप महत्त्वाची मुलांनो, की पत्र लेखनाचा सराव करताना याच फॉर्मॅटमध्ये पत्र लिहिलं पाहिजे की डावा समास जो आहे आपल्या पेपरचा, कागदाचा, त्या डाव्या समासाच्या बाजूने ह्या प्रत्येक जो कंपोनंट आहे त्या पत्राचा, आय हॅव हिअर शोन विथ द एरोज, सेंडर्स ॲड्रेस, डेट, सॅल्युटेशन, मेन बॉडी ऑफ द लेटर अँड सबस्क्रिप्शन, हे सगळं all these components should come in the left alignment. So this is called ABT format outline or American block type format of the letter writing. So this was informal letter. Now let's proceed one specimen letter of formal letter type. This is formal letter. Now see, Prathamesh Patil at post Umberthan, Taluka Surgana, District Nashik, 42211. Now this is sender's address, 12th March 2024. This is date. Now here this third component differs in comparison with the informal letter. In informal letter, after date, immediately we went to salutation. Here two additional components are important in formal letter. So this is receiver's address to the headmaster, Dang Ashram School, Surgana, District Nashik. One more component is added here in the formal letter, that is subject, and this is very important. Purpose of writing letter should be clearly mentioned in subject in short in formal letter. So subject, about medical leave. This is the subject. Respected sir, I am Prathamesh Patil. I am learning in 8th standard. Due to high fever, I have been discharged from the hostel on last Monday. My parents took me to the hospital. The doctor has advised me to take the rest for a week. Therefore, I request you to sanction my medical leave for a week. I assure you to make up for the loss of my studies with the help of my classmates. Yours sincerely, Prathamesh Patil. So this is leave application written by a student in 8th standard to his headmaster, and the reason was he was suffering from high fever and his doctor had advised him to take complete rest for a week, and so he convinced it, he informed it formally by writing a letter to his headmaster and requested to give permission of medical leave, to sanction or to allow his medical leave. So this was the theme the student had written in this letter. So in this way, these two important types of letters, an informal letter and a formal letter. So these are two important types and we need to practice both. The skill of letter writing is essential in your future also. This is not only for exam or only for marks in the examination, but it is lifetime skill, because after getting passed in your school exams, you will be graduate, and after graduation you will be working or doing your own business, and you need to write, you need to communicate distantly through letters to many people around you, and that's why writing a letter is essential skill. Every student must acquire the skill of letter writing, both formal and informal letters. So this is needful to everyone. Now worksheet. Number 1, your friend has won the first prize in state level drawing competition. You have read this news in Daily Lokmat Times. Write a letter to congratulate him or her on his or her grand success. So this is a situation given to us. Now we will practice on the whiteboard. We will write this letter here. You will write with me. You will observe very carefully and write down. Copy the letter how I am writing here. So let us start. So let us start writing. Akshay Wagh. So who is writing the letter? Akshay Wagh. At Galoshi, post Ghuti, Taluka Igatpuri, district Nashik, 422103. Now salutation. Dear Prakash, Heartiest congratulations. To you on your grand success in drawing competition at state level. I read about your success in Delhi Lokmat Times today. So I am changing the paragraph. You are a very good artist. Your drawing is really beautiful. You are a hard worker. You deserve this prize. I am proud of you. I wish you grand success in your future. Convey my regards to your Ai and Baba. Your loving friend, who is the sender? Akshay Wagh. So here Akshay Wagh. So I have completed my demonstration. You must have observed me how I wrote this letter in front of you, and I request you to copy it down in your notebooks and show it to your teacher. See, again I show you Akshay Wagh at गाळोशी, पोस्ट घोटी, तालुका इगतपुरी, डिस्ट्रिक्ट नाशिक. Up to here. Just a minute. This is sender's address. I forgot to write date. See, this happens. So the date should be written here. Today is 13th of March. So fortunately I have left some space. 13th March, comma 2024. So this is date. Dear Prakash, this is salutation, or we call it greeting. Not written properly. Just a minute. This is greeting. And along with introduction, the main body of the letter. This is main body of letter. And this is subscription or closing. So these are the components: sender's address, Akshay Wagh at Galoshi, Post Ghoti, Taluka Igatpuri, District Nashik. Then 13th March 2024 date. Dear Prakash, salutation or greeting. Heartiest congratulations to you on your grand success in drawing competition at state level. I read about your success in Daily Lokmat Times today. This was introduction in main body of the letter, and actual letter, you are a very good artist. So here, just a minute. Editing is also important. After writing a letter, one should ensure everything is written as per expectation or not. ARTIST. Artist. Your drawing is really beautiful. You are a hard worker. You deserve this prize. I am proud of you. I wish you grand success in your future. Convey my regards to your Ai and Baba, your loving friend Akshay Wagh. So this was informal letter. And informal letter. So I demonstrated there on PowerPoint presentation also, and we have here actual demonstration on the whiteboard. I hope you have understood writing letters. So I request you, with the help of your English teacher, complete worksheet number 2 that I show you on the PowerPoint presentation. See here, this is worksheet number 2. The activity is, you noticed irregular power supply in your village. It causes loss of study. Write a letter to complain to branch engineer MSEDCL of your area. So this is a situation. तुमच्या गावामध्ये वीज पुरवठा खंडित होतोय, त्यामुळे तुमच्या अभ्यासावर त्याचा विपरीत परिणाम होतोय, आणि म्हणून वीज महावितरण कंपनीचा जो इंजिनियर आहे, तुमचं गाव ज्या शाखेच्या अंतर्गत येतं त्या वीज वितरण कंपनीच्या त्या कार्यालयाच्या अभियंत्याला तुम्हाला एक तक्रार पत्र लिहायचं आहे, अ कंप्लेंट लेटर. सो विथ द हेल्प ऑफ युअर इंग्लिश टीचर, प्लीज practice writing such letters, both formal and informal letters, and achieve the skill of writing letters. It will help you to improve your language, and professionally it is must for everyone in future. Thank you. Now friends, you have observed everything very carefully and you have noted. I hope you have written down the letter what I demonstrated on the whiteboard. So I thank you and I wish you all the best for your next studies. Thank you.